got the Orbit Maverick Orbit MT Pro and the Daikivi MT16 chucks here. I'm just checking to see if there's a pinion gear that came supplied with the Orbit chuck. Anyway, I ran the Orbit earlier on. Luckily, I broke the Orbit arms, but as you can see, it comes with a bunch of arms and whatnot. But run the Orbit today. Let's just check the body first, because I said I was going to do a comparison, a vid on both of these chucks, because they basically took the same amount of abuse and ran them basically the same amount of times, maybe 3-4 runs. But this is the Daikivi body. Launched it off the Superman ramp, and this is what happened. The Superman ramp in the vertical ramp in the park. So the body's trashed. The Orbit body, it didn't really get to the Superman ramp, but yeah, it did eventually get to the Superman ramp, but I broke it before I hit the Superman ramp, the vertical ramp in the park, same park, but the body's still all right. So because of all the you got bracing inside the body, whereas this one is flimsy. So maybe a point on the Maverick Cupid body. So same again, the Daikivi truck now, the MT16, had a bit of a good run with it. Launched it off the Superman ramp a few times, and you can see bent shock tower at the back, and also the shock tower at the front was bent as well. It was worse than what it is now. I basically disassembled the shocks, took the two top screws off the shocks, and just used a pair of pliers, flat nose pliers, and tried to straighten it as much as I can. But I didn't do the back ones. But I really need to strip it all down, take the screws off, take the shock towers off, and straighten it with a hammer. But it does work. What other damage was there? The power switch come out of position, but that's not really a big deal. And that's about it. That's all that broke. Well, that's all that happened in the when I launched it. I launched it about 3-4 times, or 2-3 times on the ramp, and it basically survived. So let's move on to the Cupid now. The Cupid, I run the Cupid today in the pit, and you can see the pinion come out position. So it's all metal gears. Or is this metal? Or is it plastic? The spur. I think it's metal. I'm not sure, the light's going down a bit. But the pinion gear come out position, so that's no biggie. So that's why I was searching for a pinion gear to see if there's if this truck come with a high speed pinion gear. But it didn't. It ain't come with one. So I just have to put the pinion back in position. What else broke? The A-arm, as I said, the A-arm broke at the skate park. This truck didn't even reach. It didn't even reach the Superman ramp. The A-arm broke using my blue skate ramp. The blue skate ramp. It broke on the concrete. But eventually, I sent it off the Superman ramp, and the pinion. That's from driving it today in the pit. That's what happened in the pit. It didn't happen the other day in the park. Yeah, it happened today. Driving it in the pit. I put the arms together, I took it in the pit, and you know what I mean? So, what else? Oh yes, the strap broke as well at the skate park, or in the park, launching it off the Superman ramp. The strap broke, but I fixed the strap. I sewed the strap together, needle and thread. I needle and thread the strap together. So what else? This one's got a plastic chassis. I put hot glue there, if you can see the hot glue, to support the A-arm, the pin. Really and truly, the pin, if it was a longer pin or a screw with a nut to protect the A-arm from snapping, should have been longer with a nut. But that's why I just basically hot glued it for now. But that's about it. The chassis is not broken. As I said, I did eventually send this car off the Superman ramp after the A-arm broke on my blue ramp I've got, skate ramp, portable skate ramp. So that's about it. So the A-arm didn't take long to fix. The DiKV shot towers will take longer because I have to strip it all down and basically, you know what I mean, strip it all down, hammer it together, and then put it back up to put it together again. Whereas this car, as I said, the pinion moved, so out of position. The A-arm, I already put the A-arm on. Nothing else happened. So took it out today in the pit. But this truck, it's uncontrollable, man. You can't drive it. On full throttle dual rate, you got to steady your trigger finger, because I want to drive it on full dual rate. The throttle dual rate turned up. You know what I mean? Why are you driving it 50% or 75% for? You know what I mean? So you have to control your throttle finger, because it will do all kinds of flips and stuff, standing back flips, by just the press of your trigger finger, your standing back flip. Whereas this one won't. I'm not sure if this one will do a standing back flip, but this truck, it self-rights as well, flips and does all kind of craziness. So as I said, you can drive it full throttle, you can drive it with a throttle rate turned up, but you got to control your throttle finger, your trigger finger. Whereas this truck, the DiKV, full throttle, you can still, you know what I mean, drive it. Although it will flip, I think it will do a standing back flip, the DiKV. I can't remember, but that's the two trucks. This truck's got a clipless body, and it's also got a body pin. It came with a body pin. You see the body pin there, just to secure it, because it's got little tiny body pads here. So what else? What else? Both of the trucks are good, man. You know what I mean? Do all kinds of craziness with them. The Daikavi, I got the Daikavi a bit cheaper on Amazon Prime for, I think it was limited offer for a certain amount of time for about £218, I think. Now it's gone up in price, and I paid £150 something for the Cubic. So that's about it with these two trucks. What else? They both got wheelie bars, all full shocks. Shocks are still working. Shocks are still good on both of the cars. So yeah, shocks are still good. Leave it there.